Also, we'd like to present some flowers. Next, we have Mr. Ryan Young, representing our school board vice chairman. Next, we have our sheriff, Sheriff Gregory. She has a badge for you. Next, Chief Bader, badge and a patch. Next, Police Chief, English, another badge. Next, we'd like to have our EMS present a badge as well. Side to side. Side two, side two, side two.
Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to pay respect to Chairman and all the government officials, law enforcement, Chief Sheriff, and Chief of Fire Department, Police, and EMS, and everyone here. And the board of this school that allowed us to have lunch and host us here. And pay respect to venerable nuns here at the temple who offer lunch along with all the lay devotees that offering us lunch today. And thank you everyone for coming for this mission, Walk for Peace. Thank you. We are very honored that government officials, law enforcement officials just recently added more weights on my boat. It's getting heavier. This is the third batch. It's full, right? This is the third one, so I probably have to take some off for me to walk. So today is 101 days that we have walked from Fort Worth, Texas to here. It's a long journey, isn't it? Who's in here already walked for that long? Yeah? Well, from 20 to 25, some days we walk about 30 to 32 miles per day. And these days are, I think the most difficult is, which is the snows and icy. Those are the most difficult time for us because we are, most of our venerable monks and the volunteers are getting sick. So it slows us down a little, but we're still not giving up. We're still carrying on this mission and still going to walk to Washington, D.C. And the crowd is just getting larger and larger every day. Yesterday at the Capitol was overwhelmed. So many people there yesterday. And then when we walk on at the morning location to here, there was so many people too along the road. And today was Wednesday? Tuesday. And people don't have to go to work. Why are we here for? Peace. Peace. It means that we looking for it and we deeply need it. Is it?
Yeah.
And this is something that has been with me in my thoughts for 3 years. Right? Especially during the pandemic. And those years where I served in Fort Worth, Texas. And then after that, I was also traveling around the world, even in Uganda, Africa, to do disaster relief. And so I have seen so much suffering around me. Not talking about the physical, not talking about material. We are talking about mental health issues. Because the mental health is something that created everything else, right? Like I said earlier, we have so many food there. So much food there, and of course we don't eat that much. But and all those food, enough? Is it enough for everybody here? Yes? So when we have enough of food on the table, if we see those are enough for us, we'll be happy with it. And all those food, but if we still cannot, if we expect more and we want more on top of those, then we'll be suffering. Just like one of the talk I mentioned, the ladies, she was so poor. Poor to the point that she cannot afford to buy a shirt for herself. Shoes, sandals, shirt, clothing, everybody have to give it to her. She go back for it. And then when she saw me, and she just cried the whole time and asked, am I going to be poor like this for the rest of my life? I said, no, you don't have to. It doesn't mean that you are poor now. It doesn't mean that you'll be poor for the rest of your life. There are so many people, they've been being poor for many years, but they change their life within a second to be rich. And yet, of course, there are so many rich people who lost everything and become poor within 1 second as well. The difference is the acceptance. If you only have that much of food and you only have that much of money or that much of sticky rice in your hands, if you accept it, if you're happy with it, you are the richest person in this world. If you have a bunch of gold in your hand and you still don't see those as enough for you and you still want more, it means that you have to go out there and then work every day and every night and try your best and try to think of every other way to reach that goal, and you don't even have time for you to breathe, then you are the poorest person in this world. Right? So it all depends on your mindset. But when you're happy with what you have right now, if you are happy with what you have right now, it means that you are leading all those wholesome deeds in the past that you have cultivated to come to you. If you are not happy right now and your minds are full of defilements, always sad, stress, and all kind of thoughts keep wandering around and around, you don't even have a silent moment from your mind, then that is when you build a bridge for all the unwholesome deeds that you have created in the past to come to you. So it depends on our mind. If our mind is pure, all the good things will come. If our mind is impure, then all the bad things will keep coming. Not just one, but one after another. It's like the whole family, the whole world of bad things will just come one after another, and that is when you're overwhelmed with sufferings, and you decided finally you decided to end your life because you cannot bear those feelings. So it's all about acceptance, expectation. If you expect more for your life, it means you have to work a lot more. It doesn't mean that we don't need to work, we don't expect to have more, right? We can have more, we work more, can have more, but when is enough? Knowing when is enough is very important. Imagine if now that we try to work hard and try to be so rich, but on the table, what do you eat? This is the same food. It's the same food, right? Okay, it's different steak versus tofu. It's different high protein versus low protein, maybe. Right? Even if you sit it in the fancy restaurant, the food versus out there, a little bit different because seasoning and the way they cook, but the brand name is different. But at the end, guess what? Anything that comes through this mouth, through this throat, go to here, it comes out the same. It digested, it comes out the same. We cannot isolate it, okay, this is high protein, this is low protein, right? You cannot do that. It will always come out the same, and of course it has the same smell. And why do we need to have this and have that so much? Just because we want to show that we are high class, maybe? Middle class and low class? To be honest with you, the way we treat each other, that tells everybody who we are. Is that true? Yes. It doesn't matter what award, certificate on that wall that we hang at our home or our office. It doesn't matter. I was an engineer too. But if we treat the people really bad way, in a not a nice way, then we are not better than anybody. So in this life, as a human beings, we are the same. It doesn't matter what background we have, faith or belief, skin color or languages we speak. Is that right? It doesn't matter because we have the same blood color, which is red, and the same taste of tears, which is salty. We have nothing else. And then when we die, we go to one place. Either the cremation or you bury yourself is still going back to earth, fire, wind, and water. These four elements created us. And then when we die, we go back to those four elements. That's the end of the one life. Nothing else. All those money, everything that we have in life, we cannot bring it with us. Even the button on the shirt that we are wearing every day, we cannot carry with us. But there's something that you carry with you to every life, which is all those things that you have cultivated, committed, or have done it in this life. In order for us to know our future life, see what you are doing right now. That will tell us that's your future life. And because of all those things that we are doing every day, a lot of nonsense thing, necessary thing, it's not necessary, but we have done a lot. Well, there's a lot of things that we should do, and we didn't even have time, we didn't even want to put some effort into to do it. Let's say peace. Peace is something that everybody are worshiping every single day. That I mentioned that at the capital of Alabama. I said, we are going to churches, temple, different faith, different belief, different religions we are worshiping every day and practicing every day. But in common, we all have this only one religion in this world. That every being, every human beings are worshiping that religion. It doesn't matter what we are, who we are. We still worship in that one religion, which is the religions of loving kindness, compassion, and peace. Is that what we need? Is that what we are looking for every single day? Then we have the same common religion that everybody worshiping it, and that temple is right here. Is that right? It's always here. We don't have to go anywhere. But we always forgot this temple. We go to everywhere in this world, go to the temple, go to the churches here and there, but we totally forgot about this temple. And now, just one mission that I came up with after 3 years of thinking about it, walk for peace. And suddenly, all the people are coming out for this to support. And we are very honored and grateful that our government official also joined in this mission to support us as well and walk with us. All these right here, it means that we are not walking alone. All government official and everybody are walking with us. Is that right, sir? Ma'am? Yes. So we all have the same common mission, which is peace that everybody needs. And we don't want just the venerable monks who walk alone in this journey. Because only the venerable monks, we cannot change anything. It's required every single being on this earth to walk together. Because peace is a practice. This is not something that somebody bring it to us and then drop it at us or hear peace. Then we be at peace. No. This is something that we have to put more effort into it every day. And those effort means that we have to purify our mind. We have to know when it's enough. We have to know what we should and shouldn't do. We need to stay away from unnecessary things and focus on the main things that we need to do, which is peace. The year of 2026, I didn't realize that I lived in the United States for 30 years already. After my family moved from Vietnam to Fort Worth, Texas. 30 years is a long time. And now we almost die. And we are all going to be there soon. We don't know when. right? Within any second. So what if we die without a peace of mind? We waiting for people to send us the cards that rest in peace. Yeah? Of course we cannot be rest in peace. Because when we still alive, we are not at peace. So when we die, we cannot rest in peace. Right? So we have to change our life now. How many of us willing to change our life from now? It means that we have to practice mindfulness. And believe me, mindfulness is not for Buddhists. It's for all beings. Because this is for all beings, not just for Buddhists to breathe, right? The breathing is for all beings. We have to breathe in and breathe out every day, every second, to survive. And that is what we've been doing, breathing in and out just to survive. But we don't even know how long or how short our breath is. We don't even pay attention to our breath. We don't even know how to breathe the right way. And when you are angry, and when you're afraid, then you breathe what? Very fast and tight. We barely have time to pay attention to all those. And here we are just to show you the key, the message, which is your breathing method, mindfulness, to change your life. To change your life. Instead of just breathe like a robot, now we add awareness to it. That's it, just add awareness to each and every breath going in, each and every breath going out. You breathe in, you're aware of that breath going in. Breathe out, aware of that breath going out. Pay fully attention to each and every breath, that's it. Just right here by the nostril. When you breathe in by nose, right? So in and out, just right here. We just put our attention right here, concentration right here, just like a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper knows who's going in and who's going out, right? So one breath going in, knowing that there's a breath going in, a breath going out, knowing that breath going out. Just knowing that breath going in and out is what we need to do. And of course our mind is like a monkey. That monkeys would keep jumping here and there. Who haven't eaten yet? Are you hungry? Yeah? Okay. So for those who haven't eaten yet, you're hungry now. Let's say if I ask you to close your eye and then meditate, breathe in and breathe out, probably hamburger gonna pop up in your head. All those things are the fact. It's happening when we have desire, when we're hungry or when we're full, we think that our stomach is not so well or something like that. And anything that we associated and talk about it within our life, now that when we focus on one thing, which is our breath, this is the only one job now. We are not multitasking ourselves anymore, right? We pay attention to our breath only, and this is when you can see your thought. Thought has been always with us, is popping up rapidly just like that. It's just that we don't even have a pure mind or a second to stop from doing everything just to look at it. That's why we cannot see our thoughts. But now when we let go of everything and then focus on our breathing, this is when you only have one job, and this is when you can see your thought. Thought about the past, thought about the future. But while this present moment here and now, we are not living in, which is necessary for us to do. Living in this present moment here and now. And in order for us to do that, continue breathing in and out without forcing our breath. Just let it in and out naturally. And then when thought pop up, that monkey pop up, ready to jump. For most of the people who does not have the habit of bringing that concentration back to the breathing, then always gonna follow that monkey and jump here and there. And now we need to train ourselves to have a new habit of tie that monkey down, pull it back, don't let it jump, don't follow it, don't chase after that monkey. Just hold that monkey and tell that monkey to sit right here, stay right here. That's it. And then when you bring your concentration back here, breathe in and breathe out, the monkey ready to jump again. Pull it back again. Don't let it jump. Don't follow it. Don't chase after it. Come back here with the breathing again. Keep bringing concentration back to the breathing. That's what we need to do. Bring it back, bring it back. When thought pop up, acknowledge that. Observe that thought, that knowing for you to know that, oh, I have a thought now. It doesn't matter what type of thought, bad or good. Just observe that, acknowledge that, a thought silently like that, and come back here. That is how we train ourselves to live at this present moment, which is each breath going in and out. That is the present moment. And now you hear sound, any type of sound. Most of us, we don't have the habit of concentration on this present moment. We will head to those sounds. Ask who did that, what was that, why, where. Now we don't ask all those questions. Just observe that sound, knowing, oh, there was a sound. You don't need to sit there and then think of that sound or trying to break down who did that and why, what, where, whatsoever. Instead, just observe of that sound, acknowledge it, sound, come back here. Sensation on this body. You see all kind of sensation will rise when you focus on this. Because this is the time where you can feel your body vividly. So there are a lot of time, a lot of practitioners, they will feel like there's insects crawling on their face. Don't scratch it. Don't try to wipe it off because there was no insect. It's just a sensation. Because when you focus, those sensations will arise. Just acknowledge that. Feelings, come back here. Numb, pain, same thing. Acknowledge it, come back here. Just the main purpose for us to acknowledge all those later. When anything happens to our life, we know what to do instead of react. Right? For so many years, somebody says something, we react right away with not really nice words, right? And then confront with each other. And now if we have a new habit of coming back to this present moment, then we know, oh, I shouldn't respond. Because when I respond, it's not going to be nice. So I should not respond. But if I decided to respond, then only respond with, may you be well, happy, and peaceful. That's how I responded for the last 101 days. May you be well, be happy, be peaceful. Even for those people who cursed at us. Many times, curse at us, shout at us, and then yell at us, and then step on the gas pedal so the black smoke cover all of us. We still look at them and with a smile, may you be well, be happy, and be peaceful, and continue our journey. That is how we practice mindfulness and compassion and loving kindness. We don't need to add more problem to this world. Enough. We have been suffered enough, more than enough. And all those suffering just a waste of time, and all those suffering a waste of energy. And we have been wasting it so much already. Started from today until the end of our life. We shouldn't waste anymore. Would you want that, or you want to continue wasting time and effort and energy? Of course, we want to have a peaceful life, right? Because we don't know when we are dying, when we're going to die. So, every day, please be mindful on everything you do. When you eat, just mindful with eating. Don't eat and talk, don't eat and play iPad, and talk with your lovers. Lover is your cell phone. That is your lovers. Every single one of you have your own lovers beside your partner. Right? And most of us here are doing that. Why can't we just have a really fresh and pure and just a family dinner without the lovers interfering? Why can't we just have a conversation between our family members without any lovers at all whatsoever? Who in here that have a family gathering without a lover? Very few. The whole time, or just a few minutes? If we all can do that, we are going back to the old days. Those old days really useful and helpful to all of us. We use this instead of this. We don't depend on this back then. We depend on this. Is that right? And now we don't depend on this anymore. We depend on this. Anything you go in here and ask. That is why we lose in our memories. That is why we are always sidetracked. Because so much thing in here that is pulling us off track. And so every day we have to be mindful on everything we do. When you walk, just be mindful when walking, just like the venerable monks have been walking for 101 days. We are mindful on each and every step we made. I focus on my breathing when I walk. It's not just a walk, but walk with practice in mindfulness. And then when you eat, when you drink, when you change, when you wash and dishes, anything, just one thing at a time. Do not multitask anymore. And try to stay away from your lovers as much as possible. And then every morning when you wake up, first thing we should do, fold your bed sheet. Make your bed nice and neat. This is a must to train yourself to have a new habit, to have concentration. And then after that, you can go to the bathroom first. It's okay. Without lovers. Okay, go to the bathroom without lovers. Don't carry your lovers with you to the bathroom and whisper. That is your habit. You need to let go of that habit. It's not difficult. Okay? If you brought her or him to the bathroom sometime, if you're not mindful, you will drop him or her in that bowl. And then now you have to spend more money to get a new lover. It's a wasteful, right? After you come out from the bathroom, still no lovers. Get a piece of paper and a pen out, write down the statement, say, today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day, and then read it over with our eyes. Read it over and over with our eyes, and then after that, read it out loud with our mouth. Today is going to be my peaceful day, to tell the universe that today is the day that I will not let anybody to mess it up except ourselves. We are the only person in this world who can mess our days up. No one else can. Because if you don't react, no one else can mess it up. If your wife do something or say something that you don't like and we react, your day's totally messed up. Or if she cook a dish that you don't like, you react, your days are messed up. And when your wife get mad, don't try to fix it. Because she won't listen. She say, leave me alone. So, tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day. Imagine if all the people in this world doing the same thing, just spread that message of peace to the universe. Instead of hate, instead of angry, instead of greedy and delusion, all kind to the universe. That's what we have been doing. We spread all kind of hate into this universe. That's why it's respond with disasters. A lot of sufferings. So now we change it. Just kindness, compassion, and peace to the universe. It will shower back down with love and kindness and compassion and peace, so that this world will be bloom and flourish with peace. But it requires us to do this mindfulness practice in every single day. And requires to do that message even though that is something that you already memorize it. It's okay. You have to get a piece of paper and a pen, write it out, and do the same step that I mentioned. It's very powerful. It will remind you more. Okay? Whenever you run into problem, that thing will remind you. Oh, today is my peaceful day. Why would I let this guy mess it up? That's how it reminds you. And if you just keep thinking about that in the morning, it probably won't do much for you when you get mad, when you're angry. And then when somebody says something that you are so angry that you don't even remember that statement, today is going to be my peaceful day, what should you do? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. It's free. The airs are free. As many as you want until you calm. And then when you are calm, you will remember, oh, today is my peaceful day. That's how we make our days peacefully and happily. If you can do that, you will have a peaceful day. Your family also will have a peaceful day. It always started from ourselves, not the world out there. Don't expect this world to be at peace. We have to expect our world, which is our inner child, to be peace first. And then from there, every single person, every single family spread out step by step to each family, to each person in this world. This world will be peace. Do you believe in that? Yes. So who in here are willing to walk with us on this journey to change your life? Not many? Who will want to change your life? So will you start this from now? Yes. Practicing mindfulness? Yes. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Yes. Always stay calm. React with kindness only. We have to love each other more. And of course, you have to love yourself more than anybody else. You love yourself more than anybody else means you don't put yourself into problem. You don't put yourself in suffering mode. It means that you don't react the way you used to be anymore. Because the more you react, the more you be suffering. And the more you react, the happy they are those people who love to make people mad. Toxic people always love it when you react. And those reactions, any type of sufferings in this world, to us, is just only 10%. But when you react, it adds 90% on top of that 10%, so makes us suffer 100%. So no reaction. Please, no react. Just may you be well, be happy and peaceful with a smile. You have a beautiful day. Okay, thank you so much. May you all be well, be happy and be peaceful. And I think the last thing that we would do is to pass out the peace bracelet to everyone. This peace bracelet is means for you to remember that you have met Venerable monks who walk for peace, and then he reminds you to be at peace, to be mindful, calm, patient, loving kindness, compassion. Okay, so whenever you look at it, it means that way. And it means that we are tiring you up with us so that you can walk with us into the end of this life, to make this world to be a better place for our future generation and ourselves to live. Thank you. Can we invite the Venerable monks?
I'm gonna stop right now.